I'm Sheri, Sampson, fitness manager at the Forest at Duke, and I'm here to give you a little introduction to the TheraBand. These come in different levels of resistance. This is a medium, and if you ordered our kit, you'll have this TheraBand guide that goes over all different sorts of handholds and positions and exercises that you can do with the TheraBand. It's very versatile, and you can do a lot with it. I'm just going to give you kind of a sample workout today, going over some different muscle groups and giving you ideas of what you can do. But if you have, for instance, an injury that you're rehabbing from, you may have used these in physical therapy, or if you're really wanting to work on a certain area of muscle groups, for strength, it can be a really good tool. So let's go ahead and get started. And ideally, you would do a little bit of a warm-up. I'm going to show you everything seated, but you can do all of these things standing. And I would encourage you, if you're able to stand the entire time, to do so. So we're just going to start with just a very basic hold, palms down, and we're going to pull out to the side. And this is working your upper back. You're going to squeeze those shoulder blades together as you pull back. And I'm going to be talking throughout this video and not necessarily counting repetitions. And you can certainly pick a number of repetitions to do for each exercise. But most importantly, you want to do the exercise till you feel some work in those muscles so that you know that you're really challenging your muscles. So if you do 10 and you're not feeling anything yet, you're really not going to get, the benefit of strength training. So you can make it harder by putting your hands closer together so you don't have to do 30 or 40 repetitions till you feel it. So it's going to be a little bit different for everyone. So let's just try 3 more just so you get the idea of this exercise. 2, and then last one, and let's hold it back and just hold that isometric exercise, just holding that position. I'm having to still engage those muscles to keep that position. And you can even do little tiny repetitions, little pulses in that position, and now I'm really starting to feel it. So those are some tricks to get the most benefit out of it. Because if you just go through the motions, count to 10 or 15 for each, and you're not really feeling any work in those muscles, you're not going to get the full benefit. So just keep that in mind. So we work the upper back. Let's also try some diagonals. And if you're sitting in a chair, you might really need to scoot forward. We're going to do alternating diagonals. Pull, pull. If you're seated, you're thinking about that nice tall posture. Same thing if you're standing, nice tall posture. Pull, pull. You're alternating. And again, because you're alternating, it might take you a little bit longer till you really feel that work. So what you could do is you can stop on one side and do repetitions on that side until you really start to feel some challenge in those muscles. You can do that isometric hold, and I won't show you these variations for every exercise that we do, but hopefully you'll get to know them. So the isometric hold and position and the pulses. Good. All right, you can also use the TheraBand around your feet, so one foot or both. Obviously, around both feet might make it a little harder because then the band is shorter. And I'm just holding on and I'm squeezing those shoulder blades together as I pull back. Also working the biceps. I'm getting a little bit of a bicep curl. So sitting or standing tall. You could do this one standing. Good. And you always want to try to coordinate your breathing with the exercise. So you're going to exhale on the harder part, inhale on the easier part. And that just helps you really brace those core muscles and contract. Good. Let's try 4 more. 3, 2, 1. And then I'm going to show you bicep curls. I'll do a couple seated, but I just want you to see what it looks like standing as well. So standing, same motion, right? Obviously, a little more tension on that band because of your leg length. Good, so lifting, keeping the elbows close. And as with any exercise, class, and program that we do, obviously modified to meet your needs. If you have anything that's causing discomfort or a joint that's irritated by a certain motion, just skip it or modify. All right, so you could also do that isometric hold for this one. And let me just turn and show you. I'm trying to keep my wrists very neutral, right? You don't want your wrist to bend back like that, so keep those wrists neutral. And then you can also do those little pulses. Good, good. All right, and then I'll show you another standing, and then I'll go back to seated, so you can see that you can really do everything in both positions. So now we're pulling up and out. You can do this seated, you'll just put those heels down and really point your toes up. Good, sit tall. Pull out wide. Good, you could even try this with straighter arms, and you'll feel it more in the shoulders. So lots of variations. Good, try 4 more. 3, 2, and then last one, let's hold it out to the side. Hold it there, you're sitting tall. You'll really feel this one through those core muscles. And then little tiny pulses. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now that we have it around our feet already, hold the band together. And I like to kind of bring the band between the knees, and we're going to do abduction, where you're pushing away. So let's start by alternating, and you're going to feel this in your hip. So you could also do the standing, might get a little tricky with balance, but you can certainly do it. I'd recommend maybe having a chair in front of you. All right, now let's try just one side, where you're gonna tire out that muscle a little faster this way by staying on the same side. Good, and then maybe try to hold that isometric position, and maybe even some little tiny pulses, and you will be surprised how quickly you feel some challenge in those muscles. Especially that lateral movement, because we don't get that a lot in everyday life. All right, other side. So you can try that full range of motion, pushing all the way out and back to the center. You can try holding it, and you can also try those little tiny pulses. Good, good, keeping that good posture as you go. 3, 2, 1, very good. Okay. So really, so many different exercises. I'm going to show you one for tricep, and I'm going to go ahead and stand up so you can see a little better. I'm going to hold the band in the center of my back, elbow is up, and I'm going to push up. You can also pull down at the same time. So anytime you're extending from the elbow, you're working your tricep muscle. So extending up, good. And then, of course, you can try those little pulses to really fatigue that muscle. Good. And this is just kind of an overview so you can learn the different exercises. I realize we're not doing the same count on each side, but once you get comfortable with these different exercises, you can kind of put them together, see what works for you to make your own routine. All right, let's try those little pulses, and see I'm keeping my elbow in the same place and really isolating that tricep muscle. All right, 3, 2, 1, good. Okay, we did some abduction with the band around our feet. You can also do some abduction with the band around the upper thigh or just above the knees. You want to make it pretty snug, and you can push the knees outward. So it's almost like that clam exercise that you might have done in physical therapy to help with the hip strength. So So pushing out. Again, you can hold that position, hold that isometric position rather than doing the repetitions. And then you can do those little tiny faster pulses or repetitions to fatigue that muscle. Very good. Okay. I also want to show you some things you can do if you use, like perhaps a railing or a doorknob works well. So you're just going to put the band around the doorknob and 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, hinge forward slightly, and you can do some low rows, straight arms, and you're really feeling this in the shoulders. I also really feel it in the core, bracing the abdominals and pushing back. And you're exhaling as you push back, inhaling as you come back to that starting position. Again, to make it harder, I would just either step back or make the band a little shorter if you don't have as much room. You can also do tricep presses in this position, keeping that elbow close and extending from the elbow. So remember, you can work triceps anytime you're extending from the elbow. It can be here, it can be here, it can be overhead, as long as you have that extension. Good. All right, you can also do what we call like a reverse fly. So pulling out wide. Very good. And you can do this seated. You can just pull a chair up at the right level. And then you can hold that position. And again, try those little pulses for 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Let me also show you another option. You can put the band under the arms, and this is kind of like a push-up. So you have the resistance when you're pushing out. So you're going to have lots of band left over. You're going to put your hands as close as you can to your body and push out. And again, it might take more repetitions in these larger, stronger muscle groups. You can also make it more interesting by alternating, keeping one arm extended. You can also do chest flies this way. So you can get really creative if you think about all the different setups for the TheraBand and the different muscle groups and joint movements. Very good. All right, so just some other examples there. We tend to use this a lot for upper body. One I didn't show you, that certainly if you've ever been in any sort of shoulder rehab, you've done this one. With the band around the door handle, you can do external rotation and then internal rotation. So pulling this way, keeping that upper arm close, and just internally rotating from the shoulder. So that's a very popular physical therapy exercise. I'm going to show you a couple lower body uses for this. So for a squat is a great way to work on your lower body strength with just using your body weight. I would do this one with a chair behind you just for safety. But for a little bit of extra resistance, you're going to have gravity in your body weight, obviously. But if you have that tension from the TheraBand as well, it's going to make it more challenging. So you could even bring that TheraBand up higher, down, and really push up. And you'll feel that extra work as you stand up. And when you're doing squats, make sure the hips are back, the knees stay over the ankles, chin and chest lifted, right? So we're not looking at the floor. We're keeping those eyes in head position in nice alignment with the spine. Good. And then, of course, you can hold that position. Take a break. Let me show you one more leg exercise with the TheraBand. And this is just single leg, working on those quadriceps, is extending and bending, or more of a push and bend. So it's almost like a leg press. Single leg press. Good. So again, you control the tension. If I want to make it harder, I'm going to make that band shorter. So you're going to hold it up higher. So pushing out. And then you would do the same on the other leg. So that's just a little introduction for you about the TheraBand. I think it's a great tool. It's easy to take with you anywhere. Doesn't take up much space. So I hope that you will start to make this part of your exercise routine. There's lots of options, right? We have hand weights, body weight exercises, but strength training is very important for good bone health and stability and balance. You want to keep up your strength. So I hope that you will try to do some strengthening exercises. Really, at least 3 times a week is ideal to get the most benefit. So if you have any other questions about the TheraBand or any other strength training or fitness related topics, please contact me. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.